Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to the homestead. My name is Josh, and I just dropped my phone. Oh, for Pete's sakes. Oh, no. Okay, that's a little blooper reel. I might leave her in there. Anyways, so it's January, and it just started snowing here a few minutes ago, so it looks like we're in for another wintry night. So pretty excited about that because the temperature is actually a little bit higher. Close to 30 actually right now, so it feels like a pretty good evening. Anyways, I got some news about our little cows over here I want to share with you about what's going to happen tomorrow. So many of you might know that we have several low-lying cows and then a couple of mini Hereford low-lying crosses. And anyways, we're thinking 6 or 7 of them should be pregnant. And there's a couple of them where I'm starting to wonder if they're pregnant or not. So we've been thinking about getting ourselves an appointment with the vet to get these preg checked. So this one here, of course, is a heifer. She's going to get a bangs back. So anyways, like here, this is Betsy, and I feel pretty comfortable with the fact that she is pregnant. If you can see, she is looking pretty good. Anyways, so she's our 3-year-old lowline, and she's had 1 calf last year, and so hopefully she'll be having another one here. I'm hoping around March or April. So another one we have, this is actually one of our heifers from last year. Believe it or not, she's pretty big for a low line. So here's Ruby, and she's coming on 2 years, and she's a mini Hereford low line cross actually, and we believe that she is pregnant. She's one of the ones that I want to make sure, as you can see, she's filled out, but not quite as big around as I'd be expecting, but who knows. We're going to get her checked out. We're going to get them all checked out. So here's Panda, and she's also a 2-year-old mini Hereford low-line cross, and she looks exactly like what you think she would. And as far as I can tell, that girl is pregnant. So we're feeling pretty good about her. Little Margie here, so she's coming on 2 years, the 1st or 2nd of April this year, and we believe that she's going to be pregnant as well. And I think she looks like she is. That's another one where we want to make sure. So this lady over here is actually, this is an Angus Akaushi cross. So she, folks, is I guess what they call a F1 Wagyu. And so she's a pretty young heifer actually. And she's one that we're actually kind of curious on whether or not she's pregnant or not. To look at her, I would think maybe, but not very far along. And so that's one thing we need to kind of check out because of the food situation. Now here is Big Mama, and she's the oldest of our low-lying cows. I think she's going on 8, maybe 9 years old, and she's looking pretty pregnant to me. So feel pretty comfortable about her being ready to go. Another thing about getting them preg checks is we're just going to find out what day they're due, and that'll help us out with our calving program. So for the most part, I feel like they're probably all pregnant with their little calf babies, and I just want to make sure and find out when they're all due so we're ready for them. This one here is one question for me. We're going to find out. And then like I said, this one here, the F1 Wagyu, we're going to find out on her as well, because I don't know, she just looks like a thick heifer. I'm not sure. We're going to find out. And if you've been with us for any time, you know Ivy. She's our Jersey cow, our nurse cow, and we've had some issues with her udder this year. Had some mastitis. We've treated it. Had some mild success, and it kind of looks like it's came back a little bit. So we're going to get her checked out again on her udder and see if we can do something about that, or if it's just too scarred up to worry about. Because right now, to me, it looks like we have 1 good quarter and 3 problems. So we're going to take her to the vet again, get her checked out again on that. We're also going to get her preg checked, and hopefully she's pregnant. Well, she's looking like she needs some supper. You got a big old belly on you there, but you don't look too bad. Anyways, we're going to get her checked, and you can see her udder down there is swollen again, and so that's another concern. It's kind of came back on here, so we're going to get her checked out again. Now my main concern with these cows being pregnant is in the wintertime, of course, we're feeding, and if you've watched my channel, you've kind of came along and figured out how much our hay's costing this winter, and it's quite extensive, as is probably all the way across the country, more so on the west than the east. But Anyways, so cows like this one here, if she's not pregnant, then, you know, unfortunately, she's got to go. And then so same with, you know, that one there, that Akaushi, she might need to go too if she's not pregnant. We can't just have cows eating hay around here for no reason. Did I bury it? Did I bury it? Oh, I buried the pitchfork when I moved that bale of hay over. Did you find it? Oh, she got it. So my wife was pointing out, she was a little concerned that I was saying we were going to get rid of the heifers, especially Brooke, and she's the biggest one. And of course, we're not getting rid of the heifers because they're not timed to breed yet. So we're only talking about the ones that are old enough to breed here, like Betsy. But I'm pretty sure that you're well along. Look at this belly. Look at that. Good grief. Oh my goodness. So anyways, feeling pretty excited about tomorrow. Get to get these ladies preg checked, find out what's going on there, and that's going to help us out quite a bit. And what is going on back there? Brooke's getting kind of crazy. So if any of you guys were following along with us yesterday, you know we lost our porta potty, and looks like a truck just pulled in with another one. So I'm going to go find out what was going on with that. Be back in a second. Okay, if you can see behind me back by the shop, you see we got a porta potty back. So all is well. What had happened is just a miscommunication, I guess, between the driver and the office down there. And I guess they were supposed to do a pickup and just pick up the wrong one. So no big deal. We're back in business, as they say. The little chicken's running weird. What in the world? Ugh. You see, I think nobody checked for eggs today. What in the world is going on with this? There's a dead bird in here. Huh. What happened here? One of the roosters or the ducks? Who was it? I want to know who did it. So I came down here earlier and actually took Percy over into the alleyway quite a bit before feeding time, and it worked out a lot better. He ate a lot more of that grain, so I'm thinking that's what I need to do with that, is just take him over there earlier, because he's got to get to gaining some weight here. And he's got to eat that. You got to eat that grain I give you, so we're just going to have to feed him earlier to get the job done. So tomorrow we're going to hook my trailer up and load all these ladies up in the trailer and head down to the vet's office and get them all preg checked, get the bangs vaxxed for the heifers, and just see what's going on with them. And we're hoping that each of these cows are pregnant, because I don't want to have to get rid of any of them, and it would be just a sad day, and I don't want to have to deal with that. So we're hoping for the best. We're hoping they're all pregnant, and invite you guys to come check us out tomorrow, and we'll see what happened, and we'll see which ones are doing what and when. So thanks for coming along, guys. We'll catch you back out here tomorrow. Have a good one.